Science is
True
true.
saying. This is true.
Oh! You should start this one out.
I hate you now.
Huh?
You should start this one out.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Hello. You're listening to the Deluxe podcast. I'm Connor Berry.
I'm Tanner Stokes.
I'm Nate Johnson.
I'm Brad Michaels.
I'm Truman Jepson.
And this is the Deluxe podcast. Thanks, Corn.
Hi. You're welcome, guys. Yeah.
Ian.
Oh, yeah. I used to do that, huh?
You always do it still.
Do I really?
When you
Did I
like-
just do that?
No, but like
Oh.
when you're saying something and then you mess up and you're like, Ian. Anyways,
Do I really do that?
You did do that, yeah.
we're going to talk about how much we hate things that people say. So,
Well, Brad has most.
I get annoyed the most, specifically when people say, this is true. Like if,
Give me an example.
let's see.
Wow, the cars are really fast these days. This is true.
This is true.
Ugh.
It's crappy.
Like,
example.
that was a crappy example.
Everybody's heard it. Like, you know what we're
Yeah,
talking
you know
about.
what we're talking about.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I kind of, if Aaron Graff is listening to this, I'm sorry, Aaron. You said that the other day, and I kind of wanted to punch you in the gut, but I didn't.
It could change tenses also. Like I could be talking about something from like last week, saying like, it was so dumb when, like, well, I could be complaining about driving and someone cut me off, and you could
Yeah.
be saying this is true.
Yeah, you'll be like, it was so annoying. They just like cut me off. I like had to slam on my brakes, and I'm like, this is true. That's not a good example. Anyways, I hate when people say this is true.
Gosh.
What was that other one that waitress said last night?
So, who was it that said swell?
She
asked-
I think that was Nate.
She asked how we were doing, and Nate said,
Swell.
"Wow, I haven't heard that one in a minute." And me and Nate looked at each other, and immediately I was enraged. I was furious.
Dude, I looked at you guys too. Because I wanted to know if you guys thought that was weird.
Most
And that
people have never heard it
pissed
before.
me off.
Because we talked about it like an hour before.
Yeah.
Was she talking about, like, a minute being, like, just substituting a minute for a while?
Yeah,
or just,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I think that's what she was doing.
sarcastically
It's
saying
just-
that you're an
it's
idiot
like
because
slang, like-
she hears that all the time?
No, she's sarcastically saying like, instead of saying it's been forever since, like, oh, it's been a
Yeah.
minute. Like
It's slang for, it's like, you know, when something cool happens, you say, that's sick. Obviously, it's not sick, it's just a minute, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
I hate that.
I don't like that either.
I hate
Ian.
her.
Dude, I have never heard myself do that. I
You've
don't.
always done that.
Do I
love it.
really keep doing it?
I don't want to talk about it more because then you'll probably stop.
Is it when I explain stuff, or is it just like
when you kind of
"Ian"?
stutter, you'll be like, you know.
That is weird. It's kind of like,
I've actually kind of noticed that. Yeah.
huh?
I've never noticed.
Sorry.
That's weird.
Anyone else have any sayings they hate?
Bay pisses me off. I hate when people say.
Yeah,
bae.
yeah. Let's leave that back in 2014. Let's.
This is
Gosh.
new year, new lives, new revolutions.
Gosh. One that I hate is when they're like, oh, I could care less about that. Like,
Do you really hate that?
yeah,
Well,
because
it-
they're using it wrong. It's I
Yeah.
couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've noticed
yeah.
I
that.
could care less. It means they care about it, and it's like,
I say that too,
I
but
thought
like,
about that.
it's just out of habit I say that, but I do know. I know that doesn't make sense, but I
Yeah.
still say it.
That's annoying. I've never noticed that. That's funny. Huh. I hate when girls talk about. I hate when they talk about seasons. Like, that's not really a saying, but do you know what I mean? We're at 4.5 minutes.
Nice.
Shoot, what was I talking about?
Seasons.
Oh, seasons. When girls talk about seasons. Spring.
Season.
Was I talking to you, Nate, about this? Or who was this? Was it you, Corn?
No.
Spring is the only season girls don't talk about. Like, fall, it's like, oh, yay, cuddling and freaking pumpkin
Leaves.
spice. Yeah, and leaves and, like, cute fall pictures. Winter, freaking...
Hold up. In the picture, as Stokes would say, of their like sleeves. that are,
Oh,
like,
yeah, it was
the
you.
sleeve is pulled up to their knuckles. You
half
know?
palmed. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
half
about?
palmed,
They
yeah.
half palmed their jackets, and it's like, you Cut that
It's like,
out.
do you like glue that to your palm? Like, it's not gonna stay like
Yeah.
that.
Like it when they do that.
I don't like it.
It's not gonna
I think
stay.
it's kind of cute.
F you, Nate.
Yeah. Eat one because you have different opinions about it. But anyway, like, what was like
I'm
winter?
with Nate on that one. I can't wait.
With winter, it's like
snuggly hands.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. If you, I don't care. But I'm just saying anyway.
Ian.
Ian. In the winter, they talk about like, oh, Christmas. Oh my gosh! But when it's in Christmas, like,
hot cocoa.
yeah. But then in Christmas, they post pictures on Instagram of them last summer saying, "Take me back."
Take me back.
Do not use that. That seriously pisses me off, and I'm not kidding.
saw that the
It's
other
always
day.
in like a beach or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
take me
Yeah,
back.
I saw that today. Some chick
Oh,
said that.
winter.
And
Yeah.
anybody interesting enough to own a time machine to take you back is not going to be wasting their time.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Basic chicks like that that are taking me back
Basic.
pictures.
Like, I have one thing to do with this time machine. Let's make that teenage girl's life happier. Not save, like,
By
any of the
taking her
world.
back
like,
in
just
time
make her
repeatedly
happier.
to every summer
But
she goes.
like I said, spring, no girl talks about
That is
on like
kinda true.
on social
Yeah.
media.
Like,
No one said
spring's
anything.
Spring's a cool season.
It's like, yeah, well, it's one of my favorite seasons because it's like, oh, it's like the rebirth of like Earth, you know? It's
And your
like
birthday's
it comes
in
out
that
of
season.
it sure does.
The
Boof,
take me
boof, boof.
back is like an excuse for a bikini pic.
this
you
is
know?
true.
Oh, it's so true. Yeah. Oh, get out! You were just the one saying that you hate that phrase.
I hadn't heard it in a minute, so I kind of just forgot.
Jeez.
Oh, we just pulled that all together, guys.
I
And
actually
again,
less.
corn ruins a joke.
Gosh.
That's corn. Gosh.
Oh, corn.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, corn.
always pulling those kinds of jokes.
Ding. Anyway, does anyone have any other phrases or stuff that people do that that people hate?
You can't have your cake and eat it too.
F you, dude. You said that on the car ride.
Dude, it's true.
I've never heard that. Who says
You've not
that?
heard that?
No,
Say
I
it
haven't
again.
heard half of
That
it,
is
I
a
swear.
saying. You can't have your cake and eat it
I've
too.
never heard that.
I've never heard
Oh
that.
my gosh.
We were going to lunch and can't remember what we were talking about, but he pulled that one on me. He said that. He was
No,
like, "You
I
can't have
said
your cake
I
and eat it too."
mentioned that it was a saying. I didn't use it on it because I don't like it.
No, you used it out of context,
Yeah.
and then I
okay.
was like, wow, is that a saying? Like, how does that apply to what we were talking about? And then you just were like, that's a real saying, you know? And I was like, bull crap.
And none of you guys have heard that.
No.
No.
Is it like
you
on
kidding me?
Instagram or something like that?
No,
Maybe it's just
it's
saying
just
you
a
and your family,
saying. No,
It's like an old
people
person
say
saying,
it.
right?
yeah.
Like, no teenager.
It's probably
it's
an
not
older
like
person
slang.
saying.
And you're getting
but-
pretty heated about this. I've never heard that before, dude.
No, I'm just upset because Brad and I were having a competition if it's a real saying or not.
Okay, and what-
Nobody is with me
and
on
how
this.
do they- how do they
when I
use-
promised you all it's a saying.
And how is it used?
Like, I don't even know. Like, it's
Like, if you
Like,
if you
I
want
wanna-
money, but... Yeah, you go.
it's like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do this.
Oh.
Like, it's like
I-
if you
I
want
understand.
everything to go right for you,
Oh, okay.
or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Like,
okay, that
it's
makes
like-
sense.
Can't have your cake and eat it too.
Why do you
You're
hate
like
that?
complaining about
It's
like,
like-
you have no money, but you're like spending it on all a bunch of stuff. Like you can't
Oh.
have your cake
Yeah.
and eat it too. You know.
My
It's like if I can't eat my cake, I don't want any cake.
My mom always said, like, she always says if we're talking about someone who thinks he's what's up, my mom will say he thinks he's all that plus a bag of chips.
That's what-
You
yeah.
guys have heard that one?
That's
My
what
mom-
Bishop
I-
Hume said.
Really?
my mom
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Well, nah, not really.
Want to hear what my
Dude,
grandma
I like
says?
that.
You want to hear
It's
what
alright.
my grandma, like, whenever, like, we'll complain or something like that, she's like, you got more, oh, what did she say? You got more pills. Oh, I can't think. I'm going to screw this up. Someone else talk.
Ew, screw you. My
Ing.
My mom will say if we're talking about someone else again and he's kind of odd, he will say like he's a couple fries short for forward, you know, like
My grandma says